Welcome everyone to the 5th episode of the Luton Town FIFA 15 Road to Glory. In last episode, we somehow found a way to not get relegated. We were, with 4 games to go, 8 points behind, 8 points out of safety, and we somehow on the last day, thanks to a 4-1 win, ended up getting 21st place, avoiding relegation. And in today's episode, I don't really know what's going to be happening because, well, we just almost got relegated, but we have a couple of good young players who recently joined the team. Starting the back line, brand new left back. He's got really high potential. Right center mid, brand new player, really high potential. Left mid, brand new, really high potential. Center forward and striker, brand new, really high potential. All players promoted from the youth academy. We got a lot of promise on this team now. Defense could use a little bit of work, I'm not going to lie. But, hey, if you just score more goals than the other team, you don't need to worry about your defenders. We have sold our first player, Oduwa, to Carlisle United for $150K. We've loaned out Alhamzi to Norwich City for the rest of the season. David Bangard Jensen has been sold to, I believe that's Belgian side Westerlo for $210K. Festerman's been sold to Yeovil Town for $110K. Joe Andrew to Yeovil Town for $160K. Fraser Franks to Morecambe for $140K. If you can't tell, I'm kind of cleaning house, getting rid of these bench players that should never play for us. Yusuf Markson, Henrik Ingvartsen. So yeah, sold a lot of players, not for a lot of money, but I wanted them to get out of the club so we can focus purely on the young players we have with us right now. And one of those young players, our starting left mid, Delgado, broke his tailbone. He will be out until the new year. First game of the season that we will be playing, hosting at Sheffield Wednesday. Just rocking with the 4-4-1-1 still. I waited until Murillo came back from injury. Or no, I'm mixing up Murillo. Delgado is the left back who's hurt. Alvarez will be filling in for Delgado because Murillo is not hurt. I had a little bit of a... Okay, I'm old, okay? Here are the highlights.
Liam Palmer. And Thompson. Here's the chance. It's a goal for Luton. Jordan Much. Well, it's easy here for the keeper. He might be through. Here's the chance. Puts his trademark on the match. Made the challenge well. Baka. Jordan Much. That could open them up. Struck the post. Could have come out. But
So we won the game at 2-1. Very crazy end to the game. But overall, good win for us, 2-1. Al-Ghamdi broke his ankle. He will be out for the rest of the calendar year. Sending a 4-star scout to Switzerland. 3-star, 4-star scout to Austria. Fabio Jardim tore his quad. He will also be out until the new year. And 3-star, 2-star scout to Poland. Emil Spielman broke his tibia. He will be out maybe for the rest of the season. I don't know when he'll come back. Javi VR is joining the team from the Youth Academy, 67 to 71 overall with 88 to 94 potential. Defensive-minded center mid. Could kind of use that with how much of just offense we have on this team right now. Camille Click, goalkeeper, probably going to be backup, but very reliable backup. And here we are at the halfway point. We are in 11th place, 8 points off of a promotion spot, so probably not going to happen this year, but I'm very okay with us being a mid-table side after nearly getting relegated last season. Training injury for Mikkel Peterson, starting goalkeeper. He is out for 2 months. We can't avoid the injury bug. And Luke Rooney, I'm decided that he will be leaving the club with his contract expiring. He's joining Crystal Palace. Huge upgrade for him considering he's not that great of a player. So good for him. Luke Wilkinson has been sold to Crew Alexandria for a little over $500,000. Rock Alvarez will be going on loan to Dundee United over in Scotland for the rest of the season. Andrew O'Neill has been sold to Ipswich Town for $1.75 million. Backup player who wasn't really going to be playing for us, and I could honestly use a little bit of cash because as much as I wanted Rooney to go, I also could not afford to keep him. Did not realize we were that low on money, so got to get a little bit more in. Alex Lacey's been sold for that exact reason. Same for Nassar Awaji. Steve McNulty. Don't know how he was still on the team. I've had him on the transfer list for like 3 years now. Would always accept the offer, and he would refuse to leave. I mean, we sold him for $20K. I think he's like 39 years old at this point. So, I mean, it was a wild time. So, almost made $3 million today, but not going to buy any players. That's all going straight into contracts. Mariano Delgado tore his LCL. He is out for the months of March and February, or not February, April. Francisco Moya joined the team. He's just kind of a little bit of a depth player. Same goes for Pedro Fiejo. Zlatan Gashi broke his tibia. He is out for 4 months, effectively ending his season. Jordan Kalick is out for 6 weeks, potentially ending his season. Fabio Jardim suffered an ACL injury. He is out for 4 months, ending his season. And here we are with 4 games to go. Tied on points with Sheffield Wednesday. 2 points, 4 points, and 5 points from playoff spots. 10 from automatic, so that's not going to happen. But I have a really good chance to get a good push for a playoff promotion spot. And we're starting off by traveling to the Boleyn Ground to face off against West Ham. We're rocking the 4-4-1-1. I mean, I can't keep track of how many different players we have. It's been a tough season. But here's the lineup, and here are the highlights.
A success story from the start.
And the header there has gone straight to his teammate. They kept the move going well. Challenges for the ball.
Well, we could get some news on the injury. I think Jeff Shreves is on the case.
Physio saw it, he went right over on his ankle, but despite his concerns, he's carrying on. So, tough cookie, this guy.
That's a penalty, it had to be. Big decision for the ref, first of all, to give the penalty, and then to not show a red, but a yellow.
Yeah, the player's a little relieved there. I think he thought he was heading for an early bath.
That's a terrific penalty. Chance for it, got to be. Luton Town, they've taken their chance.
So we won the game 2-0 thanks to a goal from Santana and Murillo. And that now puts us in a playoff promotion spot. 3 points ahead of 7th place, but still 3 games to go, obviously. Now we're hosting Blackburn Rovers. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Sticking with the same lineup. Hopefully get the same result. Here are the highlights.
Rooney. Well, they're in a good position here. What a chance here. Got to be.
Well, at long last, Alan, he's finally...
Tommy Spur.
Hurtado. Here's the chance, and it's a goal, and they are level.
So we drew this game 1-1. Not the worst result, but also could have been better. And that still keeps us in a playoff promotion spot. Now it's time for a game against Burnley, traveling to Turf Moor. We're sticking the same lineup. Actually, no, a little bit different. Delgado's been moved to right back. Al-Ruwallahi to center back. Here are the highlights.
Now Jones.
Anderson. Opportunity here. Here's the chance. Looked out. They've taken. He's got it back again. Ben Mee. Oh, he's away from his marker now. But that's a problem for the player. In with a chance. It's a goal for Luton. Rooney. He might be through. That's a penalty. Rash, Alan, reckless.
Well, it is. He saw the ball and he thought he could win it, but just a fraction off.
Penalty put away.
So we won this game 3-0, 2 goals from Santana and a goal from Delgado. But Robert Antonsen tore his hamstring, he is out for 2 months. And Jasper Jensen pulled his calf, he is out for 2 weeks. Tough players to lose, but playoff promotion spot has been secured. And we'll be facing off against Cardiff City in the semifinal round. Drew 1-1, but Delgado suffered a broken elbow, he's out for 4 weeks. We got a ragtag group of players kind of limping our way into this final. I mean, we got Aldosri starting at right back, Spellman starting at center mid. We're relying on Algamdi and Santana to just score goal after goal after goal, and everyone else fall back and not concede. So let's see if it works. Here are the highlights.
He's lost the ball. A lot can happen in 4 minutes. He might be through. He's on his way now. In with a chance. And into the net via the post. Jensen in midfield. They've got it back via an interception. On the home bench, a substitute is clearly getting ready to come on. On towards Fletcher. And they've got to score soon.
Well, the manager on the sidelines has made his intentions clear. He's waving quite a few defenders forward. They're just going to get that ball.
In with a chance. Right to goal. And they pulled it back. Dangerous moment. Got to be. Struck the post here. Chance for it. Got to be. What a sense of timing here to take the lead. Great opportunity. Here's the chance, and he scores.
So we won this game 3-1. Goal from Algamdi, Jensen, and Santana secures us a spot in the final against West Ham. Playing at Wembley Stadium, the team we just beat not so long ago. They're rocking a 4-1-4-1, or not, 4-1-2-1-2. I mean, Cresswell, Reed, Koyate are the only players I recognize. I mean, I guess I recognize Lee Kettermole. But I'm going to be honest, I'm not that concerned about this team. I don't know if I'm just not remembering any of these players, but they don't seem all that good to me. Now, with that being said, I mean, nobody knows who any of these players are because every single person on this team, except for Rooney, is a Youth Academy player. But hey, that's what FIFA is all about. No-name players making their way into the team for the most expensive game in the world. Plus, if we do this, we would be 4 years ahead of real life and on track to win the Champions League by 2024. Let's see if we can get it done. Here are the highlights.
Jensen. Now Rooney. Gambi. He could be in. Struck it on the volley. He's put it away.
So we won the game 1-0 with a goal in the 8th minute. One of the most boring games to watch with that much significance. But I mean, hey, we're championship playoff champions, which of course means we'll be in the Prem next season. And Raul Acuna will be our backup goalkeeper for that Prem journey next year. Sergio Mendes, good player off the bench for us next year. Same goes for Jan Wolfe, or I don't know how to say that guy's name. Diego Teixeira, Marco Dragovic, Pablo Vasquez, Pedro Prestes. I mean, this is unbelievable. The fact that last season, heading into the final game of the season, if we did not win and Ipswich Town did not lose, we would have gotten relegated to we got promoted this season. Absolutely insane turnaround for the team. Santana and Dossery appear the most games for us, and 26 goals from Santana for sure helped us this season. Also, 8 assists from Murillo, and no surprise, Antonsen and Santana are top 2 players at the club. Overall, still lost more games than we've won, but I mean, who am I kidding? That's not going to be changing anytime soon. We're about to be in the Prem, face Manchester City, United, Chelsea, Arsenal, Spurs, Liverpool. We're going to get killed, but hey, we're going to be in the Premier League next season. Very concerning, though, that this team will be in the Premier League next season. Amazing that we've made it this far. Concerning, we're going to have to prove why we made it this far. Center mids need an upgrade. Rooney, at right mid, I love you. You should not be a starting Prem player. Aldossery, get you gone. Alruwali and Calic, gonna need you gone. Peterson, you're about to have your first really rough season. But with that being said, we did just go from almost relegated to promoted. And we proved anything can happen and anything could happen. And hopefully something good will happen for us in the next episode coming out in either tomorrow or 2 days, depending on what channel you're watching on. And I will hopefully see you all for episode 6.